going on, guys? This is your boy Cammy bringing you back another video on UFC Strike NFTs Series 1. Before I go any further, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump into it. So the UFC released a little video on Twitter to kind of get the fans hyped up and the community hyped up. So I'm going to play this little video and then we're going to jump into more specifics on the packs and the moments that are going to be released. So a nice little video to get us all hyped up and, in the swing of things. There's some beautiful moments coming up. I think the way the packs looks this time around I think they're pretty gorgeous in my opinion. Much better looking than the first one. So they've updated that. That's kind of cool. So here they talk a little bit more about the specifics of the packs, when they're going to be released. So they're going to be released on the 22nd, March 22nd. March 24th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Regular standard packs are going to be $50 each. Premium packs, $250. There's going to be a maximum of 5 standard packs per drop day and 1 premium pack per drop day. So they haven't announced how they're going to be releasing the premium packs yet, though. I want to see who's going to have priority on those. If it's going to be people that have been interacting with the marketplace, but that's going to be something interesting and something to keep an eye out for. Here they talk about, just making sure that you get there on time, that you're logged in, that you have the funds ready. So we're going to skip that. Here they talk about the new iconic moments that are going to be released. So we have the first ever Conor McGregor moment that is going to be released. That is also his UFC debut. So that's going to be a huge one. Only 1,200 of those are going to be minted. So if you get your hands on one of those, you're going to be a lucky guy or girl. Next, Anderson the Spider Silva, epic front kick KO over Vitor Belfort. That's going to be a champion moment. This one is also going to be, all of these are all featured, so they're going to be very, very coveted. Next, we have Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. So that's also going to be one that people are going to be after. Beautiful TKO finish with some nasty elbow. And finally, Juliana Pena with her finish, historical finish over Amanda Nunes. So the standard pack overview they are $50. They're going to be released on March 22nd and 24th, as we've talked about, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Waiting room opens at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. 65,000 packs are going to be for sale, split evenly through 2 days. So 32,500 through 2 days. A maximum of 5 packs can be purchased per day, so a total of 10. So that's $500 you can spend on those moments if you're willing to. So they are going to contain 3 moments max, 3 moments period. You have a 71% chance of getting 3 contender moments, so base moments. 27.5% chance at getting 2 base moments and 1 challenger moment, so that would be a rare. And 1% chance to have 2 contender moment and 1 champion moment. So that would be legendary for those of you guys that are following NFL all day or NBA Top Shot. So only a 1% chance. So if you buy 10 of those packs total, you have a 10% chance to get a gold. So that's not bad. Secondly, so premium pack drop, $250. That's very steep. I think I'll get 1. I don't know if I'll get 2. That's pretty pricey, honestly. But depending on the results of my first one, I might get a second one. If I get complete trash, I'll call it a day. So also going to be released on March 22nd and 24th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, so actually, the premium packs are released 2 hours earlier than the standard pack. So that's something to look forward to. And the waiting room opens at 10:30 a.m. So make sure you guys set your alarm. If you guys like to sleep in, I don't know. But just, make sure you keep an eye out for that. So 2,250 packs for sale split evenly through 2 days. So 1,125 on each day. A max of 1 pack can be purchased per day per collector. Contains a total of 4 moments, guaranteed to have at least 1 challenger or 1 champion moment. 90% chance to have 3 contender moment and 1 challenger moment, and an only small, slim 10% chance to have 3 contender moments and 1 champion moment. So if you buy 2 of those packs for $500, you have a 20% chance at getting a champion moment, technically speaking. That is that's probably worth the risk if you end up getting a gold, because depending on which gold you get, you never know. But some of them are obviously valued way higher than others. If you get Anderson Silva, for example, only 99 of those released out of 60,000 moments total. I think it'll probably be around maybe 5, 6. Actually, he's such a legend. It could even go for $10,000. I would say, in my opinion, just basing it on the marketplace and the prices that we're seeing at the moment, comparing him to Ngannou, for example. I think Ngannou right now is going for $5,000 to $6,000 for a high serial on his mint. So I could see Anderson Silva even going for 10. Here, so I think what they did this time around to get the fans hyped up is, or the community hyped up, is kind of cool. The first time around, they just had a list of fighters, with the mint count, and then it was just listed by moments. This time around, we have a little interactive, these little interactive packs. You can't really do anything with them, but they're moving around. It's kind of cool. So there's a total of 50 possible moments, and then they actually released the moments here. You can't watch them yet, but it kind of gives you an idea of what to look forward to. You have the feature. These are the 4 featured moments. So these are going to be the most valuable moments, in my opinion. Conor McGregor, who's huge, obviously the biggest star in the UFC, maybe in the world at the moment, throughout fighting or sports fighting, or maybe throughout any sports in general. Khabib Nurmagomedov, who's also a huge star, retired, so his moments are going to be worth quite a bit in my mind. And Juliana Pena, who's the newly crowned champion and who just beat the legend Amanda Nunes. And Anderson Silva, an absolute legend who has reigned, I should say, for maybe a decade, just absolutely destroying everyone in front of him. So cool little facts about these. So you have the name of the fighter, either the challenger, contender, or champion moment, the mint count, you have series 1, you have their weight division, you have the event, and the way of finish, or the moment highlights. So you have KO, TKO, submission, and then you have striking or grappling exchanges. So these are the featured moments like I was talking about. They're going to be valued quite high, in my opinion. Let's jump into the champions moment and kind of look at what we got on our hands. So again, we have Anderson Silva and Juliana Pena, Glover Teixeira, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, Jose Aldo, who's also a legend, Jan Blachowicz, Stipe Miocic, Charles Oliveira's fresh win over Poirier. And this one is an interesting one, Matt Hughes, because that's more of like a historical moment that happened. UFC 52, man, that has to be at least like 15 years ago. So I'm actually kind of curious to see how much this one is going to go for. This one is mostly going to be coveted and looked after by the true hardcore fan base of MMA or of the UFC. So I'm really interested to see how much this one is going to be worth. And finally, we have Robert Whitaker, and how, just like I was talking about, we have the series, the weight division, the event, and then here we have a striking highlight as opposed to KO, TKO, or submission, or grappling. Next, let's jump into the challengers, the challenger set. So obviously, Conor McGregor, who once more is a featured fighter. So this one is going to be priced quite high, if I had to guess. Next, we have Kevin Holland, Islam Makhachev. That's his win over Dan Hooker. Kobe Covington grappling. I think that's going to be the finish over Tyron Woodley when Tyron Woodley snaps his rib. That was kind of nasty. I'm actually kind of curious to see how much Kobe Covington's moment is going to be worth. He talks about bringing a lot of fans, exciting the fans, and then getting them, to like just kind of creating this atmosphere of either you hate him or love him. He's getting the fans excited. So it's going to be exciting to see how much this moment is worth. Next, we have Joaquin Buckley's insane finish, spinning back kick finish. That was a nasty, nasty finish. We have a Bama Hondes, also a spinning kick. Clay Guida, a legend. Fiziev's most recent KO. Jim Miller, who's also a legend. We have Jorge Masvidal, KO TKO over Darren Till. Jorge Masvidal's stock must be down a little bit, but the guy just brings violence whenever he comes to fight. So I think he has a huge fan base, and people are still going to want to own this moment, because that was a moment in his career where he truly had a resurgence and was looking great. So I think this moment is still going to be valuable. Rafael Dos Anjos, Ji Yeon Kim, Johnny Walker. His stock is kind of down. I'm kind of surprised they gave this one a challenger moment for Johnny Walker. But, hopefully he gets to bounce back and comes back stronger. We have Tai Tuivasa, who's on a tear as of late, so that's also an interesting moment. And finally, also a UFC legend who's been around forever, Bobby Green. Next, we have the last 25 contender moments. Khabib Nurmagomedov, who once more I'm surprised was only minted a contender moment, but still, it's the first contender moments that came out on the Series 0, excuse me, guys, were minted at 24,000. So cut that in half. So the value must already double. Plus, considering his name, it's going to be quite a valuable moment if I had to guess. Alex Oliveira, Bryce Mitchell, who's also a young top prospect contender. I think he's undefeated. He might have one loss. So that's also going to be a card that's interesting to own. Yan Xianoan, Wellington Turman. Guy's also a young prospect. He's training with Glover Teixeira now. So also something to keep an eye out for. Joel Alvarez, Gregory Rodriguez, Chris Curtis, who trains with Sean Strickland. That's going to be an interesting one to have as well. He's on a little bit of a tear, 2 or 3 fight winning streak, I think, in the UFC. Undefeated in the UFC, actually. He came in not too long ago, and, he's been beating the guys in front of him, so that's a cool one to have. Jamal Hill, who's also slowly becoming a star. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know in the comment section. Let's have some fun with this one. Jake Collier. This one's not going to be worth too much, in my opinion. Neither is Jamie Pickett. Calvin Kattar. That one might be pretty cool. Gloria De Paula. Chas Kelly's probably his last fight in the UFC, where he got a beautiful KO. I think that was is it a flying knee, or it was a big knee, and that was a nasty, nasty finish. That one is pretty cool. Cal Dukas, top prospect as well. Misha Sirkunov, Armand Sarukian. That guy is also a top prospect. So that one would be really cool to own. He could be a future champ in the lightweight division. He had a close fight with Makachev, so that's one to look after as well. Andre Muniz, guy's doing pretty good as of late. Marina Rodriguez, Bruno Silva, Vanessa Demopoulos, Jack Della Maddalena, and lastly, Said Nurmagomedov. So also one of the Nurmagomedov clan. I'm actually kind of curious to see where the Russian fan base is at with all this, and just to see, how much they get behind their fighters and if they're following the NFTs. I know that these guys have big fan bases. A lot of people get behind their fighters, they're truly representing their countries and their roots. So yeah, let's see how it goes with this one. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. Please, once more, leave me a like, comment, and then throw me a comment in the comment section and let me know which moment you're looking forward to the most. On this note, peace out, fellas.